self lovers, welcome to another episode of Komal Speaks Self Love. And in this episode, we are going to speak about journaling. If I had to define journaling in a phrase, I would say it's a dark place antidote. If whenever you have been in a dark place, if you have journal, you will see yourself coming out of it. Because in awareness, darkness cannot last for long. With that, I'd like to share how I started journaling. I remember 2-3 years back, I was in the lowest phase of my life, and I thought that beyond this, I will not be able to live. And that's when a part of me wanted to seek help, and I seeked out help from my mentor Kirti. And when I went to her, she told me, Komal, you need not journal for 100 minutes. Just journal 1 minute a day. Just write down how you're feeling for that particular moment. Write down everything that you're feeling, and I'll keep you accountable. And that was enough for me. I wanted to get out of that place, and when I journaled, it really did work. Every day I was seeing progress, and I was able to absorb positive things into my life because I was going in a downward spiral. What has journaling done for me? I'll tell you, I haven't stopped journaling ever since then. I have been journaling for 2-3 years now, and it has been an amazing experience, and I cannot think of not doing it. Because whenever I do it, I feel like I'm in track, I'm in check, I'm in control. But whenever I don't do it, I feel like what am I doing with this life? It doesn't make any sense to me, and then my thoughts are not in place. I think my thoughts are generally scattered, and when I journal, I put them in clear boxes. Write for 5 days straight, like whatever is in your mind, dump it, and you will understand the magic of journaling. So the things that journaling helped me do is that become aware, and it has pulled me out of dark places. And since I do it every day, I feel like I'm in control of my life, and it feels so good. Otherwise, I'm bombarded with questions like, what is life, what am I doing? But when I journal, it makes sense. My own thoughts make sense to me, and I have a lot of clarity. And having journaled for 2-3 years, I've become a person who can put her thoughts into words very clearly. Not just this, there are multiple things that journaling does. So what can journaling do for you? Awareness. Like I told you, sadness is painful, but awareness of sadness is not painful. Like if you have journaled or meditated, you would know this, because when you're going through it, it is painful. But if you're watching yourself going through it, it kind of becomes easy. So I've talked about this in my videos as well. You become the third person. You become the observer of your pain rather than the sufferer of your pain. Next is release. Whatever emotions you're going through, you have multiple characters in your mind, and when you write it down, all these characters show up. And once these characters omit what they have to say, you can actually come to a very rational, logical, intelligent decision making. So there are multiple perspectives you have to consider when you are decision making. So journaling helps you do that. As a self lover, I think this can be a really helpful one. Healing or reparenting yourself. Like you could simply journal that, hey Komal, I see you. Like talk to yourself like a parent. Journal like you're speaking to your adult word. Fourth one is growth. Most excellent people, the leaders, have the habit of writing down their goals every single day, and journaling helps you do that. I want to share simple tips on how you can journal every single day, because I know everyone aspires to do it. Very less people actually pull it off. So how do you start it? How did I start it, and how does it work for people generally? Okay. Clear your why. Your intention must be clear on why you want to journal. What is it that you are going to get if you journal? For example, for me, I was in the darkest places and it did not feel good. So I knew that journaling is the antidote to this, because it felt good. I felt instantly good when I journaled, whenever I felt sad. So your reason why should be clear. Second is start small. You don't have to journal an hour when you start, because it's literally impossible. A lot of voices will show up that will tell you that this is not comfortable, let's quit it, what is the point of all this, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, for some people, journaling does not work as well, but maybe meditation works for you. But if you don't try it, you never know, right? So, how do you start it? Like, I think first you should start with doing the smallest thing, maybe journaling for 5 minutes, journaling for 1 minute. Start small, celebrate every day. If you have showed up in journaling even for a minute, then it's a win. Then you get to celebrate that day that you have journaled today and you have taken care of yourself. That's how you go about it. And the additional tip is, if you like go out on a trip or something, obviously you might not have the same level of routine and you might not journal that day. You come back to that habit with grace when you come back from the trip. You be gentle with yourself, tell yourself that hey, I might have missed it for a few days, but it's my job to come back because it's so important to me, it is life changing for me and I need to get back. Although I started as a very basic journaler who used to dump her negative thoughts into her journal, but now I'm a 8-step journal person. And am I proud? I think I'm proud because I do 8 things in my journaling every single day now, and my journaling is about 1 hour process, but I can also speed it up for 30 seconds if I want to. But journaling is usually longer for me and it's for my benefit and it works magically. So these are my 8 steps. Negative dump. Once I do the negative dump, I write down my positive thoughts as well, like what has worked out well for me. I also journal what my partner was up to or my friends were up to and all of that, like my observation about them. I write gratitude, like at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. I write my to-do list, I write my goals, I affirm, and I write down my manifestation 6 times with a green pen. So it manifests out in real, like it's in present tense. So there are 100 things you can do with respect to journaling. So how do you start? You can start by simply writing about anything that you feel like. If you like writing positive things, starts with that. If you like gratitude, start with that. If you like manifestation, something, start with that. Whatever you're comfortable with, start with that. Journaling is a life changer because it makes you aware of your own thoughts, and it could be a play area where you could do a lot of things, and it can become a buddy for you. Here are some additional tips that might help you. If you're feeling nervous, start journaling on WhatsApp. Create a group with a friend and remove them, and you have a group for yourself. You can type whenever you're nervous, you can type there, and then even that could be counted as journaling. You could talk to a friend, that is also journaling. Sharing something with a friend or sending a voice note to a friend can also count as journaling. I mean, it's your way of expressing yourself in whatever way possible. It's not necessary that you sit with a pen and write it like a story. And one more thing to empower you is that there is no right way to journal correctly. Your way is the best way, and hence I'm suggesting all of these open ideas as well. Okay, there is a short disclaimer. I'm not a therapist or a professional. I am doing this just out of pure concern and love, and I'm passionate about teaching people about self-love, and all of this is my personal experience. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what you liked about this video, or share something that might be useful to the audience, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and see you in the next one.